This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show you all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is a part of our weekly Transmissions podcast, this video is a part of our weekly Transmission podcast, which you can get at transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. The first, which you're listening to now, is Transmissions, where we talk all about Transformers toys, and Trips to the Store is a major part of that. On Fridays, we have Transmissions Alt Mode, where you can, we talk all about Transformers comics and media. And this week we are reviewing the final issue of the ongoing Transformers series from IDW. So we're nearing the end. It's Transformers number 43. So Trips to the Store is supported by you, our Donatrions, who are the lovely people that contribute on Patreon and PayPal and support the show. We couldn't do it without you. And if you'd like to support the show, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and all the links are there for you to donate. You can also support the show by going to transmissionspodcast.com/shop, and that will take you to our TeePublic store. And we have some great designs there, which neither Darryl nor I are wearing today, but we have some great stuff there. And but you can buy some of our stuff, or you can buy anything on TeePublic. Going through that link will help us. We will get a small referral fee, and it won't cost you anything else. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into what we got this week. And I'm going to start, as I was telling Darryl when we were getting on here, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel because I had nothing new. I did not make it to the comic store. So I was digging through a bin of old toys, and in addition to my Superpowers Superman figure that I found, which is not Transformers, I did find my Micromasters. I'll get back to the page where I can see what this was. This was Micromaster Combiner 6 Turbo from 2002 that I got, and it's a neat little figure. It is Combiner in like name only, because basically you just have this frame that the figures all connect to. But it was 2002, and Hasbro was still getting back into making vehicles and stuff. So, but I think this was actually like they brought it over straight from Takara. Like this was like what, a late G1 that Takara did.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know the history of it. I did buy one of those
Japanese.
at I bought one of those at TFCon in December, and yeah, it's I mean, they're worth money. The little Micromaster combiners from, I think it was Universe is where they got
That was the Hasbro line.
or Universe or Cybertron. It might have been Cybertron. They got
I'm pretty sure it was
Universe. Okay. But yeah, so they all look pretty good. They are very Japanese, and it seems to be that's what the third party kind of masterpiece scaled combiners are all going with now, is making these kind of bodies that everything kind of plugs into. So, but yeah, they're great little guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get them put together, they do fall off like the legs, the cars fall off a lot, and there's not a big peg there for it to stick onto.
Mm-mm.
But you get it posed and on your shelf, and it'll be fine. And kind of sticking with the small theme, I also found my Legend Scale Bulkhead from Transformers Prime.
Cool.
And this was a fun figure just to fiddle with on my desk. And it's Bulkhead. He's tiny, and he does have his mace. It's kind of an Energon mace this time. But I don't know. It was just, I remember when I got him, he kind of stayed on my desk at work, and I would, as I was like on meetings and stuff, I'd transform him from alt mode and back. And kind of, we were talking about Bulkhead earlier in the in the show. So I have that. And then the last thing I have, when I pulled him out, I thought he was my G1 version, but he was just Generations scoop that came out
Yeah.
a few years ago with the Target
Yeah.
Master.
Thrilling 30. I have him on
Thrilling
my
30.
wall right here.
Yeah, but he looks so much like the G1 scoop. I think the scoop part of the truck is different colored, but he's a great toy. He transforms almost exactly like the G1 toy, if I remember right. So, and then he has his little Target Master, which is kind of a precursor to all the Titan Masters and stuff that they were doing.
Yeah, he should have 2.
Okay, well, the other one is probably in the bag or that I missed or something. But anyway, that is all I got this week.
Cool. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Some nice small guys.
What do you got?
Yeah, I didn't get anything new again this week, but this is just some stuff I kind of pulled off the shelf here. My G1 Skylinks, I pulled him off the shelf just to have something different to show. This is he's not a reissue. He's an original G1. I don't have any batteries in him right now, but rest assured he does work. I did have a video that I put on Twitter years ago where I had him racing my Trypticon. And they're great figures, these old G1s with the motors in them. And actually I remember I did post a video or an image because I had been fixing a Skylinks, so I had the bottom all apart and off and showing all the gearing in them because if you want to see some nuts 80s engineering, open up the mechanics of a G1 Skylinks. It's nuts. There's like 40 gears inside of them. It's crazy.
They could probably work out these days with like a fraction of the number of moving.
Yeah, it'd be so easy, and maybe one motor instead of like 2 or whatever. I can't remember. I think it's just one motor, but it's crazy. And I just remember loving this guy because of the space shuttle. Back in the 80s, the space shuttle program was like really cool and fun, and people cared about it. Nobody cares about it anymore.
My kid we were talking about space like a week or two ago, and he was thinking it was like right after the Apollo missions, they went to the space shuttle, like just immediately, like in the early 60s or late 60s. I'm like, no,
why not?
The shuttle never went to the moon and stuff. So yeah,
but
it's just hard for kids now to understand.
I never got
plane.
this one. Yeah, I never got this one as a kid, and I always wanted it because he was a space shuttle. And I'm like, I just wanted a toy space shuttle. Give me Skylinks, and I never got them.
You never had Astro Train?
I did, but he wasn't the same. He wasn't the white space shuttle. Yeah. This looks like the freaking space shuttle, and that's what I wanted. You know, it had the little doors and with the little everything. You know, so I never had that. I always wanted it. Yeah. Anyway, the only other one I wanted to show off this week is the train bot that I showed off last week, but I transformed him. This is Iron Arm from the Radiatron set. And this is the guy who was the pants last week. So he came in pants mode, and I spent, I spent probably a good 30 minutes transforming him. I did it because it took me a while because I tried to do it without any instructions. And to my own credit, I'm going to toot my own horn here for a minute. I got like 95% done on my own. I only needed a little bit of help with securing his arms. I had it all done right. I just couldn't figure out how to get them secured. And then this backpack piece on the back, I had no idea how to get it done. They're on these little armatures at the top here that and they're in 2 pieces. The whole thing's in 2 pieces. So basically it just looks like a big exploded out. And I was just dealing with a bunch of exploded plastic panels. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this. It's just all over the place. So I had to bring up a video and have it show me what to do with these things. But all in all, I got the legs down like immediately. And I gotta say, these legs are using the torso leg joints, like the torso hip joints for his own leg joints. and they are incredibly strong. Like
Nice.
this guy, I'm sure he could pose holding, I don't know, probably Unicron in his hands and pose on one leg. Like these legs are incredibly strong, and I'm really impressed with the way that this thing is put together. Yeah, so
He looks very well built.
he's extremely well,
Really
and he's bigger. He's bigger than the other guys. So so this is the other one that I got last week, and really I didn't have to do much to get him, together. But that's them just side by side. So yeah, they're the pants guy, Iron Arm, is he's way taller, but this guy's a little shorter. This is Moonshine. He's shorter, but these are the other two, the arms, and they're exactly the same size. So I'll only show one, but they're still shorter.
Yeah. So there's 6 total.
There are 6 total.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna have a short guy too.
Yeah, well, Moonshine is the shirt guy.
Oh, okay.
He makes the shirt. So this guy here makes the pants and the tummy. So he's the pants and the tummy, and then then Moonshine is the crop top. So yeah, but I'm looking forward. I'm going to take some pictures of these guys in robot mode, transform them in the train mode, and then finally into the Radiatron mode, so that I can have it sitting there and waiting for the arms to show up like everyone else.
Cool.
But I love it. This guy's awesome. He's so beefy. I love it.
It looks very good. All right. Well, that is it for Trips to the Store this week. So thank you all for watching and listening. And again, if you want to support our show, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. You can support us there on Patreon and PayPal, or transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And buy anything from TeePublic, and it'll help us out. And then just go to transmissionpodcast.com/subscribe, and you can subscribe to any of our podcasts. And then also transmissionpodcast.com/feedback. And we would love to hear from you. Leave us a comment, leave us a voicemail. We have been very lacking in voicemails lately, and we want to hear your voicemails.
I know. Where's John 4X Levingood? Come on, man.
So yeah, we're missing you guys. So anyway, that is it for Trips to the Store this week. So talk to you next week. Bye.
Later.